He was homeless, his marriage was falling apart, he was stuck in label prison, but where is he now?
Natural born stunner, ask my mother. Check out my estate, this a late night come up.
Monty, Christian rapper, 29 years old, known for tracks like his 100 Bars series.
When the check's all gone, you couldn't shoot your way into heaven with the AK-47 and a Teflon on. So let's go on. I know you working hard, but just hold on.
Racking up hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, was trying to make his music dream a reality. He was working 3 jobs, he had a newborn child, he had a young marriage, and he had the opportunity to join Sony. Sony being one of the biggest music labels in the world, running some of the biggest acts in music, and so he went ahead and signed with Sony, but then it went downhill from there. As soon as he joins, very quickly after, a lot of the people at the label that were invested in his career, that brought him in, were let go and moved to another state. He was getting made to make songs he didn't want to, he was going to studios with producers he didn't want to work with, and he was creatively trapped. All along he was letting them know that he wasn't happy about it. During his time being at the label, he only released 3 to 4 singles, and while on the outside, he was signed to this major label, deep down everything else was going wrong for him. His marriage had gone down to the point where they had separated. He was down on money so much that he had to ask his label $30 for some food for his kid out of their marketing budget, with him getting the answer that they couldn't make that happen.
Some days and nights I thought my story was finished. Somehow Monty made it out of them trenches. I just tell them it's a God. They tried to slide, but I survived with a vengeance and built a legacy for all my descendants. And I just tell them it's a God thing. They put that profile in my fitted, but I'm still out here in the land of the living.
During this time, Monty was trying to break out of the label prison that he was in, and he started releasing songs that were part of the Testify series that started to get a lot of traction.
Free me from no if falling the people in my nation, starving of seasonal doctrine. They breathing to escape the covenant. Leaders who forsake, they calling, they keep us in bondage. I'm eating true and praying often, cause people choose to stray from caution and demons be mocking it.
Getting tens of thousands of views on YouTube that would come out every week, and he went to put the project on Spotify even though he wasn't allowed to. The label wasn't too happy about that, but for Monty, this was a plea to get his freedom back. Monty posted on Facebook that he'd lost his job, his house, his car, and he had 84 cents in his bank account. And he goes to talk about this on his song Mr. Repo off his new project, Free Me.
Mr. Repo, this ain't just my car, this where I sleep, bro. Won't you come back in a week or so? Don't leave me out here in the freeze and go, hey Mr. Repo, this ain't just my car, this where I sleep, bro.
A story where he shares the ups and downs of his life, losing his marriage, dealing with the label, following God in this tough season that he was in. But God had a plan that was much bigger than his situation. And through selling his clothing, he was able to get back on his feet. He was able to fund this project that he just came out with. And though he went through hell those last 4 years, God was able to be glorified.